Hey everyone. Oh, show my butt. Press the button too many times. All right. What did we leave off doing last time? We were messing with turbines, right? So we started... Yeah, we're making this guy. And I noticed it's not showing the turbine anymore after relogging in. But anyway, I wanted to check. So we are at a 92% durability. So that means we're losing about 8% durability per day. So that means what? This will last in the neighborhood of like 2 weeks per rotor with the server running 24/7. Maybe less than 2 weeks. It's interesting. Mildly interesting. So another thing I noticed. Oh yeah, flax. We have nearly 30,000 and this is like 1-to-1 with string. So we've farmed about 30,000 string since the last stream, which is pretty cool. Diamond go down. We were at 8.3 million, pretty much capped out. And now we're at 8.0 million. It's not going down fast, but it is going down. It is something to keep note of. And we are running 2 separate power systems, which is probably contributing to that because we have set up the steam, which is utilizing diamonds here probably more efficiently than this stuff, which is just constantly burning the diamonds. But yeah, we need to either completely switch over to the steam and turn this off, or turn this off and just continue doing this. But I think we're gonna try and set up a few more steam turbines today and see how this goes. I think that's what we're gonna do. Add more steam to that machine. You think it can do 256 recipes at a time? Is that a thing? How does one do such things? Does it need another input hatch? Or another one of these, I guess? Oh, actually, this can hold way more. There, I put 1,000 buckets into it. This number don't change, so tell me how to do it. Maybe it needs higher power tier or something. Maybe another rotor bearing. It actually doesn't say this does anything. I'm not sure what these bearings do. Or the rotor holder. It doesn't say what it does. 192 seems odd. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the rotor. Which one were you using? Enderium? Maybe it's the turbine power 300%. So if it's 64 recipes in parallel by default, right? The 300% would be 192, I guess. 120, 64, 128, 192. That's my guess. I don't know. I am not an expert on Greg Tech. Does a quest book tell you something about it? That's asking a lot of this quest book.
JVDK77 just resubscribed for 94 months. Wow.
Wow.
Month. I click the button. Hi, Bez.
Hey, JVDK, welcome back, dude. Thank you for the 94 months. Oh, rotor holders. No, it doesn't say what these do. What is this? Rotor holders overclock. Each rotor holder on the top of its inherent 10% efficiency bonus Each tier up doubles consumption and power, giving you a 2x energy output for 1.8 times more fuel. It is always worth it if you can supply enough fuel. In other words, it doubles, parallels, and gives efficiency. So it's the rotor holder. Okay, so yes, the quest book actually did give us more information. It is always worth it if you can supply enough fuel to increase the rotor holder, is what the quest book says. I think IV is the highest tier we can do at this point in time. We are not up to LUV. So let's look at making some more of these. Large steam turbine. We're gonna make like 3 more for right now. Mint. We're gonna fill out this 3x3, I guess 2x2. These 3 remaining in this 2x2 area. Output hatch. Input hatch. I am missing the packaged crafting thing from Monofactory where we could set all of these items into one thing to be crafted, and then it returns one item. We can just shift right click in our inventory and we get all of the blocks. That was super nice. Memory card. Rotor holder, rotors, input hatches. Oh, right, these don't stack. I was like, why is there still 2 remaining? Rotor holder, output hatches, input hatch. All right, so all of those are done. So we're just waiting on one more rotor holder. And then we need steel turbine casing, steel turbine casing. So it was 28 per machine. I'm glad AE can math so I don't have to math on stream. Because that's illegal. Are you trying nuclear after steam? I don't know, like we're gonna try this. And if this holds us out for a while, then we'll do that. Eventually, I'm sure we're gonna outgrow this and then we'll do something else. Of course. This needs to be on number 4, I believe. What else are we missing? Anything? We have the input output, the rotor with the maintenance. Oh, we need the dynamos. Dynamo. 4 amp. We need 3 of these. And then we need plug 3 of those. Trying to think if there's anything else. I guess we're gonna need. No, I think that's it. I think that's it. So 3 of them steam turbines equal 1 of the dynamos. It's like a little over 2. Because this is doing, well, we can't see it from here. This is doing 24.5, 24.6. Let's round up. 24.6 thousand. And each one of these is 51. So 2 of those would be 29.2, right? I'm 29, 49.2. So it's almost 2 to 1, but you can see how fast these are chewing through diamonds. Whereas these are kind of like sipping diamonds. So yeah, it's a lot more resources for more efficiency is what it seems like. But then again, we don't quite have the same amount of power from one to the other. So I don't know how it all works out. What was the last one we just set up? Blue steel. We might want to bump this up. These make fast, so that's fine. What does this one make? Not so fast. We need to speed this bad mamma jamma up. 256 buckets of steam should kick it up to 384 parallel. We are giving it 1,000 buckets and it's not changing, so it's limited by some other factor. Whether that's the rotor holder. I don't think it's the dynamo hatch, but it could be the dynamo hatch. I don't know. I don't think you can put more than one input. I mean, you might be able. Oh, this thing's so stupid. Why does it say pause after one thing and then it doesn't pause? We hate it. Okay. Oh, I needed the EV energy hatch, a normal one. Hello, Esket. Yeah, I don't know how more than one input hatch would affect the steam turbine since we're providing it 1,000 buckets of steam it has access to, and it's only using like 200 buckets or something. Hey, Neptune. Do you have one of those energy storage thingies like you had a Monty to store all the energy? Seems like you'd be wasting energy somewhere. No, we are not storing any energy. That would also be another efficiency bonus for us. It's pretty hard to store power. Like, it costs a lot to make the substations. It's not impossible. Actually, it might be impossible at this power tier. I don't actually know. But I just remember they're very resource intensive. Whoop. Oh, yeah, I also needed to reconfigure this thing again. Okay, we went from like 21 seconds to 5.4. That's a little bit better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. 1 second. 1 second. All right. Thermal energy cells are like stupid in this pack. They hold B. They hold a lot. That's true. We haven't messed with the energy cells at all. And if their input and output isn't limited, we might be able to store massive amounts on these. It doesn't say like what the maximum in and out is, but maybe if we put one of those EV things on there, like it'll do crazy. We can check that out too. Let's copy pasta this. Pasta. It didn't form. What did we do wrong here? Does it need a rotor to form? No. Oh, we don't have the dynamo hatches, right? Dynamo. It still didn't form. Why you no go? Chat, why is this not forming? Oh, you know what? The center blocks, I didn't make those. What were those? I don't remember. Let's see here. Some kind of bearing. Steel gearbox casing. And you know what? I mentioned this yesterday. We don't have a recipe for these. So we have these available in AE, but it didn't utilize these. Which is kind of weird. Okay, now this one form. Let's go make a recipe for steel gearbox casing because we need those. This guy. We know how to make all of this stuff. Sweet. Steel gearbox casing. Let's make 4 more. I broke the wireless thingy yesterday and didn't link the gadgets again. Oh, you know what? You're right. So it's only pulling from my inventory. You are absolutely right. I forgot these things need to be relinked. There we go. That would have confused me for quite a while. All right, so now I should be able to... That. That. Sweet. It's too bad reloading the pack doesn't show this, and I can't right click on it while it's moving. I'd have to like turn this thing off and then turn it back on again. So we need 3 facades, ME glass cable. So each of these is using 2 channels. 2, 4, 6, 8. All right. So we should just be able to link them all together off this thing. And I guess, oh, I didn't remove this. I was gonna run that cable straight, but I think that would interfere with this, so I'd have to like offset it, or we can just run it like right here between. That's probably a smarter way. Okay, so now we need... Oh, I didn't make these things either. Energy converter. 4 amp. 3 of them. And then we need... I think it was soft mallet? I don't... This shows red right there, so it must be that's the output now. Okay. I assume higher priority means these get used over the other. I'm not sure I've messed with the priority too much. I think we did a little bit of this actually in Monofactory, now that I remember. Because we set up the Nakoda reactor, so like the first ones would turn on and then they'd go in order. I think I did that through the priority system, but I don't remember if higher means first use or last use. I assume a higher priority is first use. Okay, so these are all up. We just need to provide them with steam here. See, 1,000. So why is this one just doing it every now and then? Why is that? But this one's on constantly. Oh, they do speed up. You're right. These things, I forgot. These need a little bit of time to like actually. Once they hit 6,000 RPM, then they're outputting quickly. Okay. So it won't be until these things fully speed up too that I expect they'll be using steam faster, or maybe they just use it at a constant speed regardless. What is this sound? Is it this one? I guess we could look at this one. This one's like fully... Is this using steam any faster? I'm not sure that's using it any faster. It's really hard to say. But that animation looks pretty cool. This thing's still spinning? Oh, let me open it. Okay, I'm curious. If I put this maintenance hatch back in? Yeah, okay. I have to let it like really slow down before I can... Actually, did I... No, it's still not showing it. Can I just break this, or does that cause catastrophic problems? I think we're fine. I just want the visual to be there. There. That's all I wanted. Was that so much to ask for? Um, 10 more? So let's go through just to get a visual. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Steel gearbox casing. So I need 20 of these. Try 16 amp. If it works, it does 4x the generation. I think these upgrade into it, right? These are part of the recipe. Yeah. Yeah, they just need another upgrade here. And an EV transformer. I'm gonna try it. We know how to make everything here. Wait, was that just a crafting or was that assembly? Assembly. Some assembly required. Wait. Oh, it needs these in order to make that? Input hatch. It just says interface. Does it have to be the cable one? I mean, it's not switching. I guess it does have to be the cable one for some reason. What if I do that? Is that gonna break this? Let's try. ME input hatch. It might break it, I don't know. What are we waiting on here? We got a lot of broken things. Oh boy. Yeah, it doesn't like that. Interesting. Okay, I gotta fix that recipe then. What is this one? That feels like that was an 8. And then this. Assembler. Number 1. Number 1. Number 8. Number 1. Number 8. Number 8. Okay. So I need a recipe that's going to convert the interface into the cable interface. It's kind of weird that it has to be this one and it can't be this one, but it's whatever. Cable interface. Input hatch. Interface. Input hatch. So I need 9 more. Output hatch. 10 of those. Feel like we're being blocked on something here. These are crafting. Ultimate. These are crafting. As long as we don't have any collisions over there in our assemblers, which we probably have had. That's done. That's good. Oh, no. These are crafting. Output hatch. What are we doing? Oh, these are crafting. Okay. Dynamo. 16 amp dynamo. And then I also need a 16 amp converter, I guess. Energy convert. Did this one get back up to speed? It did. I feel like these might have broken. Let me go look. Yeah, obviously something broke here. Number 8. Number 6? 4. 3? I don't know which one this one is. This is a number 2. That was my next guess. It actually wasn't. Yeah, everything should be fine. Dynamo. to... I assume we're still crafting? What's going on? Let me hatch. Where's our dynamo? I don't see it crafting here. Oh, I have it in my inventory, right. We were waiting on the energy convert. This one. Okay, let's see if the 16 amp dynamo hatch does anything. I'm not thinking it will, but maybe it does. We'll swippity swap this one here. And if it does, cool. It doesn't look like we've changed power at all. We're full RPMs. Nothing's changed. It does say LUV though. It says IV. LUV, but nothing's changed. All right, 16 amp, 16 amp. Dynamo hatch. EV rotor, input output, steel gearbox. So we have everything. Just waiting on this one dynamo hatch, and then we can paste 10 more of these. Oh no, I need rotor. I need 10 of these. Yep, caught it. Got it, lollipop. I think we're good. So I can paste. We should be able to just do these. I guess I'll just leave them facing the same way, whatever. Oh, the casings, I did not do that. Okay, that's a problem. No, not the, what is it called? What are these? Steel turbine. So 28. And we got 10, 280, I guess. Let's do it this way. Yeah, I guess this isn't too bad to do because this is just crafted, mixed, and then smelted. So it's not like we gotta wait on an EBF form. Nah, I should be able to paste this now. Oh. You're missing one last recipe. Is it stuck? Must be stuck. I guess is it number 6? All right. Things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. Did I place lights under here? I didn't. I'm gonna solve this though. These are just feeling a little dark over here. Oh, energy converter. I did not make these. 10 of those. Plug. 10 of those. I'm gonna pop out these blocks too. That is not what I meant to place there. Okay. I am assuming dense cable P2P. Assuming I'm placing it right here. Alright, well, smart. I need 2 of these. Boop, boop. Alright. So now we need to get facades, which we don't have enough of. So we need gray concrete, cable anchor. And my warpy thing. You think there will be a channel issue? Why? Oh, you're right. There is 2 per. Yep. So we can solve this by putting a dense cable up until the first junction right under here. Have the white dense cable come out, and then we have 8 channels. And then this one would be a little bit smaller. Yeah, we can solve that. I forgot these are 2 channels each. Do they have to be? I guess they do. No? Yeah, I guess they do. Okay. Dense cable. We'll just solve it this way. It's gonna be a little bit like ugly underneath, but it should be fine. That'll solve it. 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 10 right here at the junction. So I can just use this same one. That should be on the card, unless I copied 4C, 47. Yeah, we can just give it channels here. So both of these will be using the same one on the controller, which should be perfectly fine. So 10 channels, 20. 20 and then 28. 20 and 8, 28. All right. So I need to set these for steam and then put the rotors in. Oh, I guess I also have to set up the power downstairs too. Oh, I can't bookmark this? No, why not? I'm annoyed now. What if I do this? That doesn't make any difference. Okay. Oh yeah, you can use this thing to copy, can't you? Oh, no, not this. The data sticks. That's the stuff for the research or whatever. Okay, well, don't have that, and I'm not going to stop to make that. Okay, so now we just put in the rotors. There was a way to copy the flux. This thing? Was it that one? I mean, that's the only other thing I think it's got to be. So if I do this, do that, do this, this, and this. Oh, I didn't do this on any of them yet. It's not changing the name though, unfortunately. Let's just paste that in. Not that it really matters, but we might want to see where our power sources are from later on. So this has got to be Diamond Dynamos. We should go rename that. So in order to get to this point, that's 1 million of them. And we're doing 24.5. So quick maths here. 1 million divided by 24.5. What? Oh, no? What? Oh, no. I divided by 1,000. So I need 48 or 41 turbines to match this. That's a lot. I guess the nice thing about Steam, though, is there is no loss. Like, once you make Steam, you have Steam. With these, if you're not using it, you're using 10% power all the time. So if nothing else, switching over to this is a 10% increase in diamonds. Is that something we care about? We are using the IV rotor casing. Wait, IV rotor... The IV rotor housing? What are these things called? We are using the rotor holder, the IV one. Oh, we are not using that. My mistake. I thought we were using this one. Okay, we don't have tungsten steel. We don't have HSSG is what it was. And then this requires... We have the ability to do that. That's a lot of tungsten steel. We have 4,096 with 15 remaining. We need to get a supply of tungsten so we have this on hand so we can refill. Trying to figure out where I should put this guy. I guess I'll stick it right there. Kind of doesn't really have a section. This stuff here, this can all go. Why does some of these not stack? Uh-oh. I guess 3 of those had EV. Oh, we have upgrades. We definitely want these. There we go. All of these should be... Oh, they don't have upgrades on all of them. All right, so I need 6 more of the HV. Although we could probably just take... Oh, these don't have them. Let me go ahead and get rid of these ones that don't actually have any... Oh, they did have the HV upgrade kits though, right? Or EV. And these don't stack for reasons. Why don't they stack? Oh, they have a little bit of power in them, maybe? Energy. Trash can? Where's my energy? Trash can right here. It's so dumb you have to feed these things a diamond in order for them to, like, dump their power. Have a diamond, and you have a diamond. Um. Oh, these also need stuff underneath them. All right, so pointed down, 5 fluid, 1 item. Fluid card. One, two, three, four, 5, and an item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, item. And then pointing up, it is 4 fluid cards. Anyway, I was gonna steal these two, grab all the stuff out of these. Oh boy. Magnet. Oh, those just went into AE. Great. All right. Boop, 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 boop. Trying to get myself a little bit of space here. I think we're good. Okay, so these last two, we can put that and those, and then this one, we can do that and those. Laser. I have some, whoop, I have some in my inventory. All right, so it's 4 fluid. And here it is 5 fluid and 1 item. All right, so that should like finish out these once I like copy all the settings over. You took those HV injectors and transferred them to the steam. Is that why they were missing those cards, or did I just never put those in there? I don't remember. Maybe you're right. In fact, you're probably right. I don't know why I'd even question chat. So this needs diamond, and then we need to paste these. I'm missing node. Not node. It's a gold one over these. What's it doing? All right, let's just continue copying these real quick. And then we need to copy that. Okay, now the bottom side. All right, beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, those just need to be connected to lasers. All right, I think we're good. I think all the settings have been setified. Unless these needed overclockers, they don't. How did I connect those? It was just not the end? Okay. Okay, so that should all be connected, and then let's turn off particles. I thought I turned off particles. Okay, well, apparently you can't turn off particles. Or is it because I'm not looking at this? I guess that only shows for this one. I thought it affected all of these. First node near the interface hides the particles. Aha. There, that's not causing as much lag anymore. So we got steam, we got diamond. Sweet. Although we still have the issue of it causing lighting updates. If I do this, that should solve the... Whoop. We can just throw some glowstone in that, and that should stop the lighting updates. Um, all right, so Steam has been completely done. As far as I know, we haven't tested these going at full blast though. But as far as I can tell, Steam should be up and running. So these guys are all up and running. We just need to add more. So by my calculations, in order to replace all of our current diamond dynamos, we needed like 40 something of these. I don't remember what the exact number was. We currently have 14. So we need to like fill up these 3 other pads. The IV rotor holders make 10% more power each. Well, I mean, we still gotta make the multi-blocks. Like, just adding 10% more power to what we have here isn't gonna equal. But we could look at making the higher tier rotor holders going forward, and then we'll upgrade these other ones. That's all well and good, Razzle, but that just means I gotta wait longer to pace while we're waiting on things to be crafted. It's not that important. Rotor holder. Whoops. Rotor holder. Like, I can't copy and paste any of the AE cabling or any of that stuff, so like it's not gonna save much time. I just have to click a few times. It's like whatever. We might end up doing that, Chivo, honestly. We might not have the Enderium, actually. We definitely don't have the Enderium. If I wanted to make 30 more of these, we can't do that. We can make 15 more, maybe. Can't even do that. 10 more? We can make 10. I mean, I guess the previous tier rotors... No, it is a significant difference in power output. Sheelite is the next one. But yeah, being able to upgrade to like these, or Shellite, not Sheelite, Shellite. Being able to upgrade just the rotors to get more power is actually pretty sweet. I don't even know what this stuff is. Signalum and black bronze EV mixer. I guess we could probably do this unless the EBF requires something. RTM alloy. Have we been getting ruthenium? I don't remember. Yeah, we got 31k ruthenium. So we might be able to start making RTM. I don't remember what else goes into it. Oh, tungsten. Okay, so tungsten is a big thing that we need to work on. We need a lot. Like I'm not even joking, all of the tungsten. And this comes from ilmenite? Sheelite or tungstate and tungstate? What is tungstate from? We weren't getting tungstate from tungstate ore. I don't remember how we're getting tungstate. We're not doing this. It is a way to get it, but it's not a very good way. Molten ore mixture. Okay. Can we get rid of these now? I need to clean up all this mess. This is driving me crazy. laser. Okay. So if we could set up like 10 more of these. Not that. This one. We'll start moving more and more off our regular power. Or off our lapidary dynamos, which is going to significantly increase the amount of diamonds that we are retaining. Enderium, can we upgrade that to 16 amp? Is that this one back here? All right, let's do this. Energy converter. Energy hatch. This thing needs to go much faster. Don't you have the molten tungsten juice? Molten ore mixture. Oh yeah, I wanted to see how are we doing. So lava should be full. Fire essence, we have 50k of that. Air essence, 46k. We are doing good on both of those. Got a bunch of extreme voltage coils trying to be made. I somehow feel like things are broken. Let's go look. This one isn't working. This is a number, I don't remember. Is it number 2? No. 3. Nope. 2. 1? Number 1. Number 1. EV energy hatch. EV energy hatch. All right, let's go get our Enderium going a little bit faster than 50 seconds per Enderium. Boop, boop. All right, and then we'll provide this again. "12 seconds. That's better. We're making them 4 times faster. Ish. 4-ish times faster ish. And what is this one? Titanium. Okay, that's fine. Bypass limit. Oh, must be this one. 2048. We could bump that up to 4096, I guess. 3800. All right. Boop, boop, boop. So we were making these. These feel like we might... No, it's just making gears. Is this... No, everything looks fine. Steel turbine. So this is 28. I guess just 280. And then it was the gear thing. This. So we need 20 of those. Mint. We need 10 more of those. Dynamo. ME input. 10. ME output. 10. How are we doing on titanium? Woo! We are starting to get low. You mean bypass limit on the flux point? Oh, I don't know if that actually even matters. It's something I've been pressing, but like we'd have to be sucking back over 100,000. Are we doing that? Or over 800,000? But yeah, I guess we should do it for consistency. Let's see here. Were we making blue steel? Yeah, we already have blue steel, so I can get rid of these. Water, steam, nitrogen, dynamo, steam, so tungsten. All right, what are we missing here? We probably have a bunch of collisions that need to get resolved. Yep, so that's number 2. This, I think, is the number 1. Actually, I might have just messed it up. It was... I don't even know what number it was on. Maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe it's a number 0. Guess it doesn't matter. This is a number 4. Then a number 6. So one of the cheats that I know for this stuff is kind of like one of the materials is the number usually corresponds to how many items. Usually, not all the time. I don't know why there's an LV machine hole in here, so we must have made something incorrect. Unless that's made singularly in an assembler? I don't think so. Yeah, we got something. Oh, no, actually, nope. That's a number 8. Yeah, it's not. Okay. That's gonna have to wait, I guess. Let's fix these. Number 4. Number 2. 8. 6. 8. 2. 8. 4. 6. 4. 6. So many crafts break the system. Yes, and the whole reason, I'm sure you're aware, but for those of you who might not be, is because we have multiple pattern providers all feeding into the same machines. They're trying to do blocking mode, but there's no way to span blocking mode across all of these. So this one might be block and not doing another one, but this one's like, hey, I want to do this recipe. And so it pushes that recipe that has a programmed circuit which switches the number, and then the recipe that this one was trying to do now is broken. That's what's going on. So this needed, I don't remember what number this was now. Eight. There we go. And really the only way to solve this is to have one of these per set of machines instead of having all of these pointing into one set of machines. We would need to duplicate our assembler setup 4 more times. Have a total of 5 of these. And I'm not willing to do that. It's annoying right now. We're going to be moving on to a multi-block, which should basically solve this at some point in the future, but we're not there yet. So we have all of these rotors. Energy converter. We need 10 of these. And then I need plug 10 of those. What else am I missing here? We have the steel turbine casings. So we have the block on top, which is the rotor holder. Oh, I don't have rotor holders. That's energy converter. Rotor holder. Right. We were going to look at upgrading to the next tier rotor holder. That's why I didn't make those yet. Rotor holder. Oh, no, we can't because HSSG. We can probably start making HSSG, but it's going to take too long for us to wait to make those to make these rotor holders. This requires RTM alloy coils, so we're not even there yet. We'd have to start making RTM, which means we need tungsten. So yeah, we can't do these. We have to stick with the EV rotor holders for now. I guess we'll just place them here. So tungsten is the next thing that we're going to look at. That will allow us to start making RTM alloy, make more tungsten steel, etc. This is like the big thing that's kind of holding us back right now. All right, so while we're waiting on the rest of those rotor holders, let's see, how am I going to do this? I guess we could have a P2P here to handle, no, how do I want to do that? So it's 2468, 2468, and then we need these. I kind of feel like we put the dense cable here, and then we can branch off that way, and then branch off this way. I think that's what we're going to do. And I guess we can just do it this way. Something like that, and then this will come over here and connect to... Yeah, right there, that's fine. No, it'll be here. So we need one more. Smart. P2P. Smart, I need 2 more of these. Yay, infrastructure. We're doing it, everybody. And that should be the correct connection. I mean, smart. And then that's going to need its own separate connector thingy. Let's do these since we're down here. Oh, shoot. I guess I can't place these yet. I can, but I'm not going to. Unless I place them right here, actually. Then I can place them. Plug. This guy. I do need to go through and click them with the soft mount though. And also change the name. More things to do. Okay, that's all configured. Those are all configured. Those are all configured. Oh, wait, no, I still got 2 more. All right, so that stuff's all done. I think the bottom side of this is basically done for the ones that we currently have. The sound. Leslie, thank you for the bits. Whoop. Hello, hello. Hope you're having a good day today. Dang it. Am I able to paste these? Do I have all the stuffs now? I think I do. Yup. You get a rotor. You get a rotor. You get a rotor. Everybody gets a rotor. Steam. Oh, you know what? These I can copy with this memory card, can't I? Oh, I can't. For some reason, I thought I could. No, no, no. No, it's a data sticks. Okay, fine. Fine. No, we put a overflow on the distilled water disk yesterday, and we set up the very first one. Because I'm no dummy. Sometimes. Okay, I think these are all set up. We just need to give it AE, and then these should all come online. Let's go grab a new channel for this. Guess we'll do this one. If you find a gap in space-time, should you watch this series back from the beginning because this mod packs in your playthroughs are real cool? I mean, that's up to you. This one's been pretty fun. Monofactory, which is similar, was also pretty fun, but I played that with another person. So I guess it's kind of like, do you want to watch me solo? Do you want to watch me with a buddy? Just having the AEs connected and then all these turning on feels pretty good. Oh, our wind farm, or our steam turbine farm is growing. I wish I could turn these particles off. So does diamond go up yet? I mean, diamond's staying about the same right now. So, I mean, that's an improvement. Better than going down. We lost about 300,000 since last stream, but now it seems to be holding. It is on a slight downwards trend, but it is not going down at like a crazy rate. It looks a bit like it looks like a Bitcoin farm. Maybe it is. Maybe we're farming Bitcoin right now. All right. Woo! Yeah, these things aren't even like going full blast. Like there is so much. Maybe we don't need this many, honestly. I wonder like how many of these we actually need. Like we're definitely overkill right now. Okay, we still got some that are spinning up. Yeah, so it's going to be a little bit of time before we can actually see the difference here. But I suspect we should see a few of these, like, coming offline, just going into idle. Yeah, like this one, well, it looked like it was going up in power. All right, so currently we have 12 of these in an idle state. Man, I really want to have this whole room full of these right now. I'm not even sure if we had the entire room full of these, if that would fully utilize our current dynamos. More tungsten means more molten or mixture. What's the slowest part in that distilling? 15 seconds? Is it taking us 15 seconds to distill? I don't remember. Yeah, 15 seconds. Yeah, we might actually have to like make a double our second one of these. Or maybe we just need to process tungstate. Our whole ore process needs to change. Ideally, I would like to keep up with everything and have it all processed and not like have to manually come through here and choose what I wanted to process. If it ever runs out of a material, I'll just go to the next one and I can supply it that way. But like if we're going through hundreds of thousands or millions of an ore, then there's no way we can just wait on it. Tungstate ore. Make sure I didn't miss one over here. All tungstate ore. Okay. And then we're already processing refined tungstate here. Whoop, this one isn't. Find tungstate. Oh, purified tungstate. Okay, so tungstate refined. I assume this is macerator. Macerators are currently doing sheldonite. Whoops. All right. So we're getting tungstate, which should be processed into tungsten automatically, I think. So that should solve our tungsten problem eventually. I don't know what's currently using it, but it's being used somewhere. All the music that I'm playing right now is Monster Cat. It's all actually kind of older stuff. A few years old by now. Are we actually just making tungsten ingots? Is that where that stuff's going? I'm not actually sure what's going on here. Titanium. What's using our tungsten? Oh, is it just making tungsten steel? Ah, it's just filling this up. I got it. Yeah, okay, so tungsten steel is full. We have a lot of crushed tungstate. Man, so how do we make our ore processing better? We would just need more of what we just have to duplicate exactly what we have and just like mirror it and have a whole bunch of ores being processed at the same time. That's something that just doesn't feel realistic right now. Once we can get to the multi-blocks and then start doing parallel hatches and stuff, it'll be so much better. Hey, we're actually starting to get tungsten dust now. Yeah, the thing is, I just don't really want to double up our machines for that. Someone in chat said about ore processing plant multi-blocks. I don't know what that means, Lilybop. If you're talking about like the large maceration tower and sifter funnel thing and all that, I don't think we're there yet. This is IV tier stuff. We don't have vanadium steel. We barely started getting some extra tungsten. We're almost there. We are not there. We're almost. We're on the cusp. We are almost there. All right. Enderium. This is still coming in so slowly, even though it's only taking, what was it? 20 seconds instead of, or 12 seconds instead of 50? I don't remember what it was anymore. 12 seconds, almost 13 seconds instead of 50. It is still taking forever. So I guess what we could do, can we just set up more of these multi-blocks, like, and just not put the rotors in yet? Just like set up the infrastructure for them? We can't do RTM coils yet. Really big flow. Well, actually, that might not necessarily be true. We weren't able to do it until we started getting tungsten. But we still don't have recipes to make RTM yet. And then we have to set up an EBF for RTM and etc. Like, we can't just make them. What are you doing with the power? Storing it? We are not storing it. That was something that we were going to look at, though. It's a grind. I mean, welcome to Craig Tech, right? So why make more turbines? It's more efficient. What we can do, I mean, I guess technically, yes, we can store power. We can store power as steam. Right? So we are burning diamonds and water. We're boiling water with burning diamonds to make steam. We can store power as steam, which is not very dense as far as power storage goes. These stop running when the steam's full. Only when it's being utilized, these run. Hello, Static. But the point is, these things are way more efficient than these, which are always burning 10%. You can see this is full, but you can't like make it stop burning. Anyway, switching from these to this is better on our fuel. Getting power storage is the next step. You've been waiting for steam power? Are these broken? I feel like those might be broken. I love that these things break all the time. This is so much fun. I understand T rules. I get it. The backseat is strong today, but I get it. Is titanium doing fine? No. We were down to like 500 earlier. No, it's not just you, T. I'm not trying to call you out specifically. But there's people that come in with ideas here and then they repeat their ideas over and over and over again. So it's not unique, but it is one of those things that I'm dealing with. Yeah, we are actually quite low on titanium. Very low. How is this our titanium right here? 20 seconds per ingot. Oh, this isn't upgraded. We should upgrade. Oh, I guess it does take 2. Okay. You just can't understand making more power and not using the power you're already making. It's not that we're trying to make more power. We're trying to convert from one power to another that we're not storing. So it's more efficient. But this other power that we're making, we will be able to upgrade and it'll be able to make way more power than our current stuff can. But it's fine. That off. Give me that. The idea is to get rid of the other, yes. We're not just making power to waste power. Titanium. Oh, I don't have EV energy converter. I think with the config maintenance hatches, you can make steam last longer in the turbines. I don't know what that means. There's a difference between maintenance hatches. If that's true, nobody has ever told me about this in the past. That's a little bit better. 5 seconds. Whew, we are dangerously low on titanium. Now, are we going to be able to keep up on titanium tetrachloride, I guess is the question. We're only trying to keep 32 buckets. How much can we make? We can do 100. Oh, right. That's based on rutile dust. So each rutile dust. So we can do 162 more. That's not very good. And then this rutile dust is coming from what? Ilmenite? Oh boy. I mean, we can't do ilmenite if we're currently doing titanium. We have a lot of refined ilmenite. Does that just get macerated? Do we have any other macerators that are not being utilized right now? Do I have a multi-block macerator? I don't remember. I don't think I do. No. I guess I could just make another EV macerator and just like make it a one specific use case thing. Unless we got something over here that I forgot about. Oh, HV. Do we need these anymore? These gas collectors? I don't think we do. We can get rid of these. Mercury still need. Macerator. Let's just make a couple of these things. Oh, we can't, right? Because titanium. Ooh. All right. Here's the next best thing. How are we doing on tungsten? I mean, that's a decent amount, but if we start making RTM and RTM alloy, that's going to be going down pretty fast. All right, let's hold off on this stuff for a minute. Let's start looking into RTM so we can get the better coils. So RTM requires nichrome, EV, helium. I think everything about this is fine. We get 7 for 2, so we won't be using that very fast. How are we doing on molybdenum? Moly. So, whoop, it's 1 moly for 7. Okay, I think this should be fine. Number 1 mixer. And then we need to stock that. Were we completely out of spots on this side? I think we are just about. Okay. I'll start over here. RTM alloy. Let's keep 128. We will do 64 at a time. Thank you for clearing this. No, we'll do 32 at a time. RTM. Read the manual alloy. It definitely doesn't stand for ruthenium, tungsten, and molybdenum. Let's read the manual alloy. Okay, so we have that. We need to make another EBF. Nichrome. Blast. LV output. Okay. ULV input. Okay. Also, what is the power? What is this? Yeah, so we're gonna want a 16. EV energy hatch. Copy. From here to there. Did we make our coils yet? I think we did. Pasta. So we are missing this guy. Laser. I always search for laser and apply it in logistics. That drives me crazy because it's never there. I'm always sad. Interface. All right, so this guy we need fluid item. This we need a disable. Here we need item card. Stock this. What are we stocking? We are stocking RTM alloy dust. This one up, fluid, stock, counting, 100 mils of this, exact. Okay. So then we need machine level ME glass cable. All right, laser, laser, laser. And then I guess we need to actually set this. I don't know which one we want. How about 8,192? Let's do 7,800. Boop. Then we gotta tell it what we are looking for, and that is gonna be RTM alloy. All right, so then we need to provide this and this. And then this needs to be on number 2. We're doing it, everybody. 11 seconds, 12 seconds per ingot. It's making the hottest of the hot RTM alloy ingots. So hot. So we want facade. Then we need to finish it off with a sign so we know exactly what this thing is doing. RTM alloy. Light. All right. And a light bulb right there. And there. Mm-hmm. Okay. RTM alloy. Titanium more harder. I mean, we're gaining that back decently fast now. All right, so RTM alloy is done. We should, I know we can't do these coils yet, but we can go ahead and make the recipes for them. Liquid nichrome. There's a lot of things here that we don't know how to do yet. Let's do all the things. So I need 1K disc. Actually, I probably don't need it for these. But just in case we ever want to stock it or whatever later, it'd just be nice to have these. Liquid nichrome. Okay. Vanadium steel plate. I don't think we know how to make vanadium steel yet, so that might be another EBF we need to set up. Vendor. Oh no, we do have this. Okay, so since we're gonna need that, let's increase our supply. I don't remember making vanadium steel, but apparently we did. Where are you? Canthol, nichrome, signalum, andirium, lithium, stainless silicon, aluminum steel, blue steel, RTM alloy, rutile, titanium, neodymium ultimate. Wait. Oh, there's these four I didn't look at. Duralumin, phosphorus dope, monocrystalline silicon boule, nickel zinc. Wait a second here. Wait a second here. Is this not even in a... This is not a hot ingot? It says blast furnace. Where did we do this at? Obviously we're making it. I removed the vanadium EBF in the past because it wasn't being used anymore. What a silly goose I was. Okay. I can't believe I was so silly. Turn the vanadium steel EBF into a regular steel EBF. That's fine. We haven't needed it ever since, so I'm okay with that. It was just confusing that we had some and then we don't have a representation of it anywhere. Copy pasta gadget. Nichrome. Yeah, now we can vanadium even more harder. I agree. People are gonna be like, whoa, I didn't know you can vanadium that hard. I'll be like, you haven't even seen anything yet. Alright, so we need energy convert. We need interface. We need point. We need machine controller. We need level emitter. We need ME glass cable. We need facade. I think that's all we need. Probably wrong though. Interface. Cable. Level emitter. Vanadium steel ingot. 4096. 3800 seems right. Invert. Machine controller. Invert. AE. Facade. Going through the floor. Alright, oh, we need laser. Lasers are cool. Right, so this guy into here, item fluid, disable this one into here, item card, stock dish, dat. Nitrogen. 1 bucket of nitrogen. And then we supply nitrogen and vanadium steel, and we turn this on at number 2. And everything's happy. Everything is not happy. Yeah. We need to make vanadium steel dust, apparently. We don't even know how to make vanadium steel dust. Wherefore art thou vanadium steel dust? Chromium, vanadium, and steel dust. Was that a mixer? Mixer number 1. Okay, and then we need to provide vanadium steel dust. I'm gonna change this. We're not keeping steel dust around. We should probably do that. How are we doing on steel? Why is that not turned on? I forgot the light bulb on top. Oh no. Time for a new pack. Can't fix that. Steel. What are you? Let's actually do this the way I intended to do this. $16,384. What kind of psychopath puts that as a number? Let's put this like 15. And it's making one every 1.85 seconds. Yeah, we don't need to make that faster. I didn't put a sign on this. Sign. Vanadium steel. Me, I'm that kind of psychopath. Right here, this guy. Me. All right. Um. So we still got some capacity remaining here. How are we doing on Enderium? Man, how many turbine blades can we make with what we currently have? We can't make 10. We can make 2, 3. We can make 2. Actually, how much does 1 take? Let's figure this out. 82 Enderium per. Holy Toledo. You thought I was going to go with the Shellite or whatever it's called? Oh, maybe, actually. Let's take a look at that. That's right, because that's the next tier. And we weren't able to do this. Yeah, this needs RTM alloy coils. We haven't even started making RTM. 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 Yeah, we were in the process, actually. Well, it doesn't suck. It's what's forcing us to progress, right? So I didn't tell it how to make liquid nichrome yet. Extractor. Yeah, if it doesn't, like... If it didn't force you to progress, like, there's no reason to move on beyond, like, HV or whatever, right? So we need RTM alloy wire, other than speed, I guess. I would rather not do that. All right, where's our wire section? We got some right here. Wire mill. And RTM alloy coil block. We know how to make all the things now. So the question is... This is made in an assembler. One of those uses 8 RTM alloy, so we need 8 times 16. What is that? 128? I actually don't even know what this number is. Calculator, 8 times 16. Yeah, 128. So we need 128 before we can make one EBF. Okay. Tungsten. I guess we're making tungsten fast enough with that one macerator doing the maceration. Wait, is that what we're doing? No. That was for the other thing. We're rutile. Are we making rutile fast enough? It's probably better to like double this up. I don't see number go up. I know it's not guaranteed that we get one every time. Rutile titanium. I feel like number go down. Okay, maybe we should make more. I just want to make sure we're making enough rutile to make enough titanium to restock our titanium supply. And it looks like rutile go up now. Theoretically, should be going up faster than we're utilizing. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. So this is tungstate from... tungstate ore. And this is just staying consistent. Actually, this might be slightly going up. No, it's slightly going down, actually. Is it 720? 724? 725? 728? 732? It looks like this go up. I think we were holding even before I swapped all these out for the other. Okay, so with this, we should be good on titanium and we should be good on tungstate. Currently. But we're not processing anything else, and that's kind of a problem. We're always sad when number go down. Speaking of, how's our diamond? Diamond stay same or diamond go down? We're kind of hitting the 21,200. Looks like diamonds still go down, but it's not going down very fast. That seems manageable. It's going to take a long time to drain us all the way down of 8 million diamonds. Once we swap over to the turbines fully, this should be fine. We are so close. We just need like 30 more RTM alloy. I don't remember how long this is taking. Is it like 20 seconds per? Hi, llama. 11 seconds per. About 12. So that'll be done in just a few minutes. No, I realize we have a lot of diamonds. But I don't want to see diamond go down. Diamond needs to go up. $28 times 12 divided by 60. Oh, it won't tell me. Must be a whole number. Your face must be a whole number. How about times 10? So it's like 5.6 minutes. 5.6 minutes until we have enough RTM alloy. Chat, what do we do for 5 minutes? Can you show the quest shop? You think you never saw what you can buy there? It's not a lot of great stuff. The best things are the boots that we have so we can fly around. I mean, we can buy wood, we can buy some tools, a magnet, charcoal, effortless building. This was interesting like early on, but it's not something that we need anymore. Bus and hatch, these are all like low tier stuff. I mean, this might be okay, but we don't need it right now. You can buy some wafers. Bronze, gravel. Different circuits. 16 tungsten steel for one IV circuit. I mean, okay. Oh, I guess also the weather and the daylight cycle. This was pretty nice. Just making it never rain and always noon. You can buy RTM alloy? How do you buy it? Oh, I thought it was... Okay, I was misreading this. I thought it was saying you can buy an IV circuit for 16 tungsten steel. I mean, we could buy some titanium, but it is 1 star T coin each. It just 40 of those for this? Like, how do you get that many coins where you can just throw them away on this trivial stuff? That doesn't make sense. Like, none of this shop stuff, all these coins, like, it's whatever. We have 174, and they're probably never gonna get spent. Do we have a spot for tungsten downstairs? If we don't, now's probably the time we should make one. I wish you could see what these items are when they're empty. Like, obviously it's something, but there's no way to tell what that is. This shows it's empty. No, we're not trying to become a star T coin millionaire in this pack. We did actually do it in Monofactory, though, if I remember right. There at the end. Cadmium. I don't think we have a place for tungsten here. Let us make a place for tungsten to exist. Copper. Void. Tungsten. $932, $933. Yep. Okay, so they're all in there now. Now, one thing I do recall seeing, like when I was starting up the stream, I went the wrong way. We had some red lights going on. I'm still. Where am I? I've lost. This one. No, this one. I saw there was some red lights. Oh, it looks like we took care of them. I think it was these two discs had red lights on them, but I don't see red lights anymore. We have 144,000, whatever that dust is, though. That shouldn't be on a disc. Is that this? Andradite dust? This is something that should be electrolyzed or something. Calcium, iron, silicon. It gives us some oxygen. 20 at a time. Let's go find the electrolyzer and start taking care of this. Passive electrolyzer. All right. We need 20. Oh, we need a new thing. Okay. Item card. Stock. Exact. Boop. 20. Gold. I'm going to provide a year. Oh, do I have to provide more? I might have to provide like 60. That way it's not constantly turning on and off. Like, that's still not enough, I don't think. Whoops. We could do 2 stacks in there. Oh, actually, can I, like, do 120 in one stack? Can you? Oh, you can. How do I clear this? All right, that seems to be running pretty good. Although I think it probably needs more. But if we go more, then I need like a bigger bus. Input bus. We need like an HV input bus maybe? Or we could maybe an EV input bus? EV input bus? Yeah, output, we could probably do the ME ones. I don't know yet. Output boost. Wait. That's input. Yeah, input. EV input bus. Once we can get to the ME stocking filters, it won't, or stocking input hatches, it won't matter because we just say this and it takes all the stuff you have in the system and it provides it in one slot. All right, we need to disconnect. Easiest way is cable anchor. Disable. Point down. And reconnect. How much space? Oh, we got all the space now. Okay. So go ahead and bump this up even higher. Let's do 240. Oh, you know what? Another problem is going to be... Yeah, we can only do 64 at a time. And this is already node overclocked. I don't know what that does. Maybe that's actually fast enough with the node overclockers in there. No, it doesn't look like it's keeping up, does it? Or actually, no, it does. I don't know. It keeps going to idle. Because it's switching to different materials anyway. I wonder if we would need like a separate card and two different cards putting in 128 with the overclocker thing, if that would do it. Oh, you think it might be the output hatch? We might need a bigger output hatch here. I mean, that's about as good as we can do, right? I don't think we can do better than this. I mean, there's the ME. Well, actually, maybe we should just do ME. Like, there's not much difference between that and what we're doing here. All right, let's... Do I need this other one then? I'm not actually sure. Is this only 3 slots? I don't remember how these work. That's another LV output hatch. Why do I have an LV output hatch? I'm not sure if that's enough or if I need a second ME output hatch. We'll test this out and see how this goes. So I assume this can only handle 3 different fluids at a time then, huh? Well, there's definitely less idle time now, it seems like. We should probably also do an LV output bus. Or ME output bus. I need to disconnect this. So what happens if it needs to send 4 items? Or is there just never 4 items? Or do I have to have more than one ME output bus? We're using the same amount of channels. I haven't used any additional ones. Each one of these had its own interface on there, so we swapped the interface for this thing. It's exactly the same amount of channels. Oh, maybe this is the limitation, actually. What if we do that? No, it's not going any faster. Okay. We did it, everybody. We made RTM alloy coil blocks. Maintenance hatch. Apparently we're out of those. EV energy hatch converter point machine controller, level emitter, interface, a blinker, this guy, this stuff 4096 3800. What are we making with this? I don't even remember now. This was HSSG. Yeah, I think this was HSSG. All right, so we need HSSG ingot. Okay, so shellite. Hold on a second. Oh, shellite needs RTM alloy. But we also need HSSG, so I guess we can hold off on HSSG. We'll do shellite. We do have to do both. Hundred shellite. Okay. Energy hatch. Facades. Boop, 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 boop. This guy. This guy. This guy. Three of these. Boop, boop. Oops. Boop, this one. We need boop, boop. This one, we need boop, stock, exact, filter, dust. This one, fluid, stock, filter, exact. This. And I think that is it. So we need to actually make the dust. And then we need a sign. Am I putting ingot? Shellite. SHELLIT. Yep. Yep. Okay, so now we need to make the shellite dust. Missing the anchor under the RTM alloy EBF. The anchor. Cable anchor. Under this one. That you talking about this one? Or you probably meant this one, vanadium steel. We got there in the end, though. All right, so this guy, we need this 128, 64. Then we need to tell the system how to even make that stuff. Beep. We know how to make both of those. And this is mixer. Unnumbered mixer. All right. So this should be turning on. Shortly. We are crafting 64. Turn on. Oh, I didn't put number 2. Dang it. Turn on. 30 seconds. Do you, chat, even know how long that is? That's as fast as we can make things at this moment. And it's still 30 seconds. That's literally forever. 30 seconds in internet time? That's literally forever. We should set up HSSG right next door, actually. Let's just do that. Not building gadget. RTM. Oh, we got enough dust, but we don't have enough ingots. We're close, though. Am I gonna make nichrome just to delete nichrome later? I guess I am. Wait, I guess what does HSSG require? Does HSSG actually require RTM? Oh, we have to wait. Okay. So I should copy pasta this specific one. Okay. So we need EV energy. One of those. Machine controller. Level emitter. blast furnace. We're gonna need more of those. I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna need more blast furnaces. Okay, so we are missing LV output. And then, oh, we're missing the coils, of course. Of course we are. 12 more. So that's like 2 minutes. We'll probably be done hooking this up by the time we need it. Glass cable interface. We're doing HSSG. Boop boop. Let's set this to number 2, so that's like something I don't forget again. This cable linker. Beep 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 beep. Facades. Oh, that is critical failure right there. There we go. Level emitter. I have no idea. 4096, 3800 seems fine to start with. We need this. Inverted. I don't think I inverted this today. We're below limit. We did invert it. Okay, so that's all good. And then this needs to be set to this one. Okay, so how are we doing in RTM? Almost there. 4 more. Less than a minute. Less than a minute. Boop, boop. How is the AE hooked up down here? I did it in the smart way. Okay, so we have enough for 8 channels on this side, but we're only ever going to connect 5. Okay. Do it. It's pretty speedy. Okay. All right, so we need to assign HSS-G. HSS goodness. I have no idea what HSSG even stands for. Obviously. Obviously. HSSG is made and it's centrifuged with HSSE dust. It is made with molybdenum, chromium, tungsten steel, and vanadium dust. Number 1 mixer. Mixer, you're my number 1. Oh man, over here. 128.64. Boop, boop. How are we doing on Enderium? So it's like 80 something per rotor. So we could do like 4. You do like 4 more rotors. What did I have Enderium set to for a max? Did I like increase this? I feel like I did, but I just cannot remember what I did. I feel like, well, no, we're going to be switching to Shelley, right? But this stuff is taking literally forever. So I feel like we're still going to be on Enderium for a bit until we get like a large amount of that. Let's up this 8,192 and do 7,800. Still going to take quite a long time to get to that point, but I would rather it keep running than like only get to 4,000 and stop. All right, I am curious if our power is happy or unhappy right now. Happy face or sad face? Uh-oh. Chat, we got sad face. These are all fully utilized. Crap. What's all running right now that's utilizing so much? Uh-oh. Oh, it's going up. Oh, no, it's going back down. Lap. Let's get these things out before big problem. Item. I don't know if we have enough of all these things. Item cards. I'll get some fluid cards. I think all we need energy card. In case Emmy like shuts off on us or something. Laser. Oh no, I pressed the button. Why does this button even exist? Whose idea was that? Everything's upside down. I don't know where anything is. Where's my lasers? I hate that button. I want whoever put that button here in my live stream right now. We need to have a talk. Energy and item card. Energy item. Energy item. I put that in the wrong thing. Energy item. Energy item. The bad thing is our diamond is going to go down real fast now because we don't have the upgrades for these. But that's fine. It'll be fine. I'm sure everything will be fine. It's not going to be fine. Copy. Diamond. Pasta. Diamond. Pasta. Diamond. Oh, where'd these go? Oh, in the wrong one. Pasta. Diamond pasta. Diamond pasta. Pasta diamond. Yeah, change it up every now and then. Keep you on your toes. Okay. And then copy. Am I the only one that can't stand the way llamas sound? Like, do you guys dislike them? It constantly sounds like they're snorting up like they're about to hawk a loogie or something. I cannot stand that sound. I'm gonna go through and cull all the llamas soon, I think. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, you know what I can do? I didn't even think about this before. Llama. There. I don't even have to worry about it anymore. I forgot we even have the ESM in here. Okay, we have power. No need to panic anymore. How many did I just add here? One, I need 12. 12 times 3, 48? Is that 12 times 3? Did I just screw that up? 36. I need 48 of these. You know, 36, 48, it's essentially the same thing. If you zoom out far enough on a big enough scale, it's practically the same number. Okay, if you zoom way out and you squint. Rip Enderium? Well, we gotta do what we gotta do. It's not like we're gonna have the Enderium for today anyway. You have upgrades. Do I? Oh, you know what? I didn't put the EV ones in. Now we're sucking back diamonds. Look how fast that is. My goodness. Bye-bye, diamonds.
Oh, Matakito just subscribed.
Oh, Matakito, welcome. Thanks for the sub, dude. Appreciate supporting the channel. Thank you, thank you. Yep, all these Enderium gears. This is going to take forever to craft, and these are going to take forever to craft, and these are going to take forever to craft. Everything's taking forever to craft. So we aren't really going to be able to do much about this right now. We'll have these for later, and then I will try and install these later tonight. But yeah, we have actually dropped below 8 million on diamonds, and this number is probably going down fairly fast now. Although I guess a good portion of that is probably the 64 diamonds that are in each dynamo. 64 times 12, however many that is, it just put away. Roughly around 2,000 or so. No, that'd be like 1,000. No, I don't have to worry about it. Like, we're not gonna run out of diamonds. I'm acting like I'm panicking about this, but that's still gonna last for days before it's even an issue. And we'll fix it tomorrow. All right, chat. I think we're going to wrap it up here. It's a whole lot of waiting right now. Can't really do much. Power has been solved for now, but we still need to convert our power over to the turbines. We have to make more of these turbines. These are cool looking. Yeah, we have to make more of these, and then we're making the material to make the higher power turbine blades, which we'll be looking at, I suppose, tomorrow. I guess it really depends on how many we have. How much of that stuff we have. This is coming in pretty slowly, and we need like 80 per. Okay. So that's like 40 minutes per turbine blade at this speed, right? If we need 80, that means we're getting 2 a minute. Yeah, it's like 40 minutes-ish. I'm not sure if it's exactly 80. It might be like 45 minutes worth. So we should be able to make a few of those tomorrow, and then if not, we can also do Enderium ones. This should be quite full tomorrow. We're making these every 12 seconds. Either way, we should be able to make some more. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't think we need to look at anything else. I think we are done for today. What is this doing? Oh, aluminum glass. Put the turbines in the requester so they are done for tomorrow. I don't know how many turbines we're going to be making, so... Did you finish the HSGEBF config? HSSG isn't running? I thought it was running. What did we do wrong? It doesn't have any! Oh, I didn't set the... I didn't put the lasers down. I fix. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. That's a fluid card. Don't even say you can believe it, chat. I don't believe that you would say that. Don't. I will literally freak out on you. It is helium for this, yeah? Where are we at? Yeah, helium. And then this one needs one here. And boop, boop. Now we should be running. But we're not. Why are we not running, number 2? What happened here? Oh, I didn't set this to 100. There we go. What? 100? HSSG? Did I not give it power? Oh my goodness, I didn't set up anything on the bottom side of this thing. Point. I don't know where any of my stuff is. This is annoying. I'm annoyed. How much did I tell us to make? Good. There we go. We're making HSSG. That's a lot of power consumption. With that other one, are we okay? We are. Okay. All right. Are we good to call it for today, chat? Did I forget anything else? If I did, it's too late now. Now containing 32 random daily cats. I don't know what that means. That's it for today. That's it for today. Let me not slur my words there. Or let me enunciate, I guess. That's it for today. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you're new to the channel, hit the follow button so you get notified when I go live. We should be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. I think. Yeah, we should be. Tomorrow's Wednesday, isn't it? Today's Tuesday? Today's Tuesday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We should be back. We'll see you there. Have a great rest of your day. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everybody. Bye.